Hey everyone, it's Lenny with Literary Gladiators. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book called With a Mind to Kill by Anthony Horowitz. This is the 49th or 50th book in the James Bond series, clearly not the original series written by Ian Fleming, but this is the second time that Horowitz has actually taken one of the Ian Fleming books and kind of made a direct sequel to it. I'm pretty sure the other one was, I want to say Doctor No, excuse me, the Goldfinger. I'm pretty sure it was Goldfinger. And this one, it's taking cues from The Man with the Golden Gun. The problem is Anthony Horowitz, while he's a good writer, he's responsible for the Alex Rider series, the young adult, maybe even middle grade spy novels. He has also written a pretty good Sherlock Holmes series. So it's not him that's the problem. The book is the problem. So Horowitz has actually written some other Bond books. I think I've liked two of them. One of them was a little bit slow to get into, and that would be the one that was a sequel to Goldfinger. It was just a lot of racing, like it was like a race car thing, a lot of car descriptions and things like that. It got a little boring. And that's the issue with this book as well, with Mind to Kill. And if that name sounds familiar, it's kind of a riff on A View to Kill, A View to a Kill, which is the Bond story. Um, Timothy Dalton starred in that movie. So what I didn't like about this book was I was up to about page 140 and I stopped and I kind of said, something's weird here. And it was really that nothing has happened. It was literally like a date between Bond and this Russian spy. I'm not going to go into too much detail on story because, well, there wasn't much story actually. So the story that I will go into is that in the book, The Man with the Golden Gun, Bond gets injured, captured, and brainwashed to kill his boss M. And this is kind of a sequel to that story. So while it sounds like it could be a pretty good story, right? You know, it's brainwashing, murder, intrigue, all the fun stuff that spy novels should be. Again, nothing happened. So it was pretty rough. This is also the last book of James Bond that Horowitz will write. I hope I'm saying his name right. Sounds like it should be that. So there's that as well. Now, what I liked about this book, though, James Bond, especially if you've only seen the movies, is kind of this unstoppable. Well, okay, let's say the original movies, not the Daniel Craig movies where they made him human. But if you looked at like the Sean Connery movies, things like that, I can imagine Sean Connery to, well, if he hasn't passed away, but up until his 90s, playing James Bond and playing him the exact same way, this kind of infallible super spy, barely human, all the quips and things like that. And that's what we don't get in this book. We actually get this kind of humanized side of Bond where he actually contemplates. He's like, I'm getting old. How much longer am I going to do this? But that was the only thing that was actually really kind of strong about this. It feels like there was a lot of the cliches in there and things like that. So if you're a fan of the Bond series, it's worth checking out just to kind of read it all. This would be more in line with the original series because after Ian Fleming's books, there was a side series. So there's a bunch of different continuities kind of going on in the Bond world. So you gotta watch that. And I'm pretty sure they're all considered different canon, different continuities. I think there's one where it's like the 80s and he takes a serum that turns him young again. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure there is, though. I've never read it. Um, this book was it was boring. I'm not gonna lie. It was boring. It was hard to get through. Um, so that's that. I'm not sure what I'll be reviewing next, but have a great time. Bye, guys.